Okay.
Yeah.
We are live again with appropriate hashtags.
Nice.
So now... Alright, so now maybe that'll... Oh. That was horrible. Did it break?
Nope.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, no, that's what I meant by break.
Oh, break loose.
See?
I thought you meant break.
Now, we had that on the Colorado, right?
Yes. The problem was I couldn't go directly impact driver to socket. We had to have like 1.5 foot of extension.
Right.
And that's a torque rod.
Right.
At that point.
Right.
It was absorbing the impacts.
Right.
Okay, so we gotta find that puller. I know I've seen one around recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like recently.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a few minutes.
We'll find it.
I go look.
It's in the truck.
No, it isn't.
What was the last thing we used it on the Colorado?
It's the same Mustang again, doing a circle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's probably playing around.
There you go.
It sounds good.
It does.
It's a guy in his old man.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a dude in his pops. I guarantee.
That's great. Check the,
I know. I just saw it.
Okay, alright. Alright. So, for everybody retuning in, since we stopped and restarted, here's where we're at. Both valve covers off, fuel rails off. Almost the entire front of the engine. Harmonic balancer bolt out. Everything like that.
Almost got her, bro.
Thought I heard a dog. I was like, uh-oh. Bryce is about to meet the dogs.
Uh-oh. Are they vicious?
No, viciously friendly.
Yeah, they're super friendly. They're just really loud.
And if they don't know you, you're gonna hear all about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Their tails will be wagging, they're going to be jumping and romping, and they're going to seem aggressive.
Yeah.
They're aggressively saying hello.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, if you were to come in the house without permission, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, or,
No, Kaylee. It's Kaylee that you have to worry about. It's always the small one.
Yeah.
Always the small one. Oh, it
Right.
says there are 15 people here.
Yeah.
I hope there are 15 people here. Hello. Anybody that's actually watching. What we're doing right now is tearing apart the top end of this 3rd gen Hemi to put in a 2nd stage comp cam kit. The kit is supposed to show up tomorrow, so we're trying to get it to where we can actually put the kit in tomorrow. Hello, Crystal. Thank you for joining us here at the channel. If this is your first time,
Intake off first or no?
I'm focusing it right here.
I appreciate you being here.
I run into any
Yeah,
issues.
I
This
gotcha.
is the hardest thing I got to do.
Oh, gotcha.
This is a 3rd gen Hemi in a 2005 Dodge Magnum, which I love and cannot wait to drive.
Your puller gonna grab it?
Well, the problem is the puller's going to grab it. The problem is it's in a single
And
bolt hole. So
this Magnum is going to do amazing things for the charity organization that I run, and super excited for that. It is going to become a Ecto 1 variant and go around the state of Arizona making kids happy.
making people smile at drag strips.
Right, making people smile at drag strips. Because we also, along with the Stage 2 Comp Cams kit, have a set of long tube headers. And so it should be really close to 500 horsepower.
With a proper tune and running the right fuel. Easily streetable on a on standard pump gas, somewhere around 460 horsepower.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Totally awesome.
It's a good size engine.
God.
5.7.
Yep.
Love it.
345 cubic inches.
Nice.
It's funny that for Dodge, 5.7 is 345, and for Chevy, a 5.7 is 350.
They're just rounding.
Right, but I think that's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That should.
Oh, did you find the puller?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I've been working on.
I didn't even see that. I just
Yeah.
thought you were playing with the engine. You were getting your jollies off.
Yep. Over here.
All right, so
stroking the rod.
there we are, getting ready to pull a harmonic balancer.
Okay. What size is that edge?
One that we can't find.
Probably. Actually.
Ooh, first try?
Nope.
Oh, sad. Womp womp.
Yeah, this thing's all shoot up anyway. Yeah.
Oh, did you get it? Oh, no.
It moved a little. The pliers slipped,
Yeah.
but it did move a little. Not tight enough. I'm slightly rotating the engine, but I am
Right.
driving past the compression strips.
Right.
Okay, I want to find the right size socket for this thing.
Put your breaker bar on it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not half inch?
No. It's not 16. It's not 17. Watch them.
Ooh, it is possible. So, is it possible to scoot this over so we can plug it in while it's recording?
Yeah. Oh, wait, which part?
The bottom. Is that possible?
No, no, I don't think so. I mean, is spinning this way, you mean?
No.
It just does that.
Sad.
Or you could angle it here. There's an elbow there, but
Boo. All right.
Got it.
is your thing down on you?
Well, I'm at like 40%.
Oh, yeah.
We get a bit, but
See, that's the difference. If I'm at 50%, my phone is dead to me.
we already recorded over 40 minutes.
That's true. Yeah, you've been on there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think this is really cool, so.
Yeah. No, dude, this is, I mean, how are you
Awesome.
gonna be
Thank
doing
you so
this,
much.
You know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, what's cool is after this, now it's video. Then it's video at drag strips and cool
Yeah.
events, and this car doing epic burnouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's gonna be awesome. Like, I'm really hoping that this car can get enough attention to really do some good and really bring some money to, you know, the organization and other organization, and really make some cool stuff happen. Sounds like
something's happening.
sounds like the Tin Man. Oil. Oil.
You know, that's not a horrible idea. Where's the can of penetrating oil? Have you seen that?
No. Let me look. I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Ooh.
Fuck it, I just keep going.
Where are you going? I'll look for it. Oil. Oil. Oil.
You're making progress.
Oil.
Oh, I know I am.
Oil.
There you
Penetrating
go.
oil.
Penetrating oil! With
There
the
you
broken tip that I have to friggin' just go crazy with.
Oil.
As long as it works.
God damn, this thing's gonna be hard to get back on.
Yeah.
I might have to torch it and warm it up. Make
Yeah.
it expand so it slips on.
Mm-hmm. Crap, yeah, how are you gonna get that back on?
Well, if I get it lined up correctly,
Uh-huh.
that bolt will suck it back on.
Yeah.
That, worked,
right.
worked on quite a few vehicles in
Oh,
the
okay.
past. Just, holy hell, this thing's got a freaking tight fit.
Yeah. Put your impact on it, it'll pop it off real quick.
I don't have room between it and the actual bumper.
Yeah.
And I was going to remove it, but these tabs are tack welded, so I didn't want to cut them.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
I just bottomed out the puller.
Did you really?
Yep. It's okay.
It's not okay.
Yes, it is.
It'll never be the same.
Until we got this.
It might pop off now, no? Is it that close?
I don't know. I'm going to find out, but I don't think so.
We got the right angle on the camera. Close. We're close. There you go.
I almost wonder if you shouldn't try and do Freiberger's Comet Wash on Frankie.
Well,
Or are you going to Poppy patina it?
yeah, so exactly. So what my plan is actually...
So, go ahead.
Well, so what I was going to do is my best amateur job possible.
Uh-huh.
Weld up the holes that I need welded up.
Mm-hmm.
Sand, do all that as much as I can, you know?
Right.
I know this sounds horrible, but maybe even do like a rattle can, but really good rattle can. Like when I first rattle can, it actually was pretty solid.
Yeah.
And then if I put the Poppy's patina over that,
Right.
it'll probably be pretty good. But, you know, I don't know. Grease thinks I should just pay for a real paint job, which that would be awesome, but it's not cheap, so.
Right.
I kind of
I
like...
think where it's at has such character, though.
Yeah. Well, I like the fact, like, I don't have to worry about if somebody touches it or somebody dings it, you know.
Yeah.
And even myself dinging it or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the side of my truck.
Yeah. A couple Band-Aids will be good.
We pushed out half that freaking deflated basketball shot.
Oh, really? Nice.
It was so much fucking worse. My dad pulled out of the driveway and stoved in the side of it as he made a right-hand turn.
Yeah, he must have been clipping.
There was a pile of paver stones. They were redoing the backyard.
Yeah.
He just didn't see it. And he
Dang.
turned and smashed the side of the truck into it.
Well, at least you could even just swap the bed if you wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pickup truck. I've got lots of options there.
Yeah, for sure.
My biggest concern is that's the engine I should be rebuilding.
Yeah.
But, you know, first things first.
Rebuild them all. Rebuild them all.
Well, that one's got the Hemi tick really bad.
Oh, really?
It's grenading, it's dry, it's a valve train.
Yeah.
The roller tappets, the
Yeah.
lifters,
Yeah.
have a tendency to fail
Yeah.
and grind apart the cam.
Yeah.
And it becomes really noticeable over time because the normal light tick that these engines have becomes crazy over time, but it happens slowly, you don't quite realize, and then your
Yeah.
engine freaking dies.
I have a 2012 Ram with the 5.7. It's got the tick too.
Yeah, and they all tick a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you sounded anything like mine, I'd be like, dude.
Well, I'm gonna do the same thing. We're gonna rip mine open too. So.
Well, we're getting experience here.
Right? Yeah, totally.
Yeah. For sure.
So it says we have 10 people in here, which is awesome. So to those 10 people,
Nice.
thanks so much for being here, and thanks for the likes. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Head over to Spider Eye Garage and sub to him too.
I love it.
And we're just gonna keep chugging away here. Our end goal is throwing a stage 2 cam and lifter kit in here, and to make it a drag strip beast that will go out and do charity work, and
This will-
should be really awesome.
Kids need to see burnouts.
Absolutely, they do.
Just saying.
Whether
Yeah.
they're young kids or old kids.
One of the very
yeah.
next things we have to do is a limited slip differential upgrade on this thing, because right now it's full slip. It's going to be a one wheel
okay.
tire fire. I
Yeah.
want both tires spinning. God damn it!
Yeah.
Get back on there. There we go.
Yeah, it's something to. Oh yeah.
All right.
socket.
Yeah, I put a socket in as a spacer because I bottomed out the puller. We are essentially there.
Yeah.
You need the pry bar?
No.
You know, it'd be really cool. Pull this out. We'll put a flathead in it.
Oh, you know where I can find one?
Yeah, we'll trade.
We'll trade? Yeah. Yeah.
That's totally a fair.
I hear that engine runs well.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
no
like-
like tick.
35 horsepower.
It's like not even enough to move the wheels on it.
These things are heavy.
Yeah.
They're really nice. This
They're
thing,
cool.
yeah, I really like them.
Yeah.
They've gotten some hate on the internet, but I really like them.
I think they're cool.
Yeah, some people in one of his Magnum groups were like, "Oh, get rid of those wheels."
No.
Everybody likes different stuff, though.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, and some people are just way too critical.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, for sure.
People
For
just
sure.
want to hate on stuff.
Hey, as long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters.
Yep.
I think they're cool.
Yeah. And this thing's just so clean. I
What's
mean-
going on with your little fender bender deal?
So I have all the parts.
Yeah.
I have all the parts to fix it, and we just haven't had a chance to get to it yet.
This fender too?
Yeah. Randy bumper, Randy fender. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
new to me. Randy headlight.
Okay.
And it's just all in the place.
That's nice.
So, and then I also have to get this freaking window because it died the other day. It'll only go. Up
Oh, no.
It'll only go up about a half an inch either way.
Need
I'm
a
like,
motor, huh?
Well, oh well.
Hey, you know, that'll make good wall art, though.
Look at this. Like, oh, never mind. You just fixed that.
All the space in this thing. See, I love this color.
Oh yeah. See, I don't have anything with the color either. Like the only thing that only reason why I was going to change the color is to make it white for ecto stuff.
Right, right.
You know. But now I don't even have to.
Yeah.
Anyone seen that big ass crescent wrench I had?
Here.
No, big ass crescent wrench.
I was being sarcastic.
I think it's that.
There's a monkey. Oh, that one?
That's it.
There you go.
There we go.
You would think all the tools would be closer to the engine bay.
Well, they've been
somehow they traveled.
Right.
They've been used for various things.
Right? YouTube says we have 12 people. Thank you to said
Yeah, that's
12
pretty good.
people
It's really
for
good.
hanging out and watching the relatively stagnant pictures of an engine. Here it is.
There you go.
Look, now it's doing things.
Doing things is good.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to get a little loud here for a minute.
Yep, and we'll try and mute it as soon as that happens. So supposedly, this engine has 140,000 miles on it. It was recently rebuilt, apparently by somebody who didn't quite know what they were doing, because it ended up with a dead lifter.
Hey, dude, where's the... Oh, there it is.
Right there.
Yep.
And so that's where we're at, is replacing lifters.
But...
We're upgrading, because if you have to do all this work, you might as well upgrade.
Yeah.
Because 70 plus horsepower. 70 plus horsepower. And that doesn't include the long tube headers.
Which we happen to have just laying around.
Because some of my friends are awesome. Long tube headers, stage 2 cam kit equal awesomeness. Total awesomeness.
So what are you doing now?
So I'm going to... This exact moment I'm repairing my air tanks
Yeah.
for my underpowered compressor. But
Oh,
I'm going to
gotcha.
start just unbolting.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
We are going to end up at a point where we're going to need to decide if we care about the oil.
Right. I kind of care about the oil.
Yeah, I kind of do too. That's brand new royal purple in there.
Yeah. Like brand new Royal Purple. 0 miles on it.
Yeah, start
Like-
the engine, run it for like 10 minutes type.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Save that.
So
we're going to have to figure out how to... We're going to deal with our transfer. And
Yep.
the royal
Yep.
purple really needs to be sealed, not left open.
yeah, I know.
So we're going to have to run and dispose of.
Yep. Yep, totally.
Before too long.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys are making good progress.
Really, yeah. Like, we really are. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of can't believe we're doing this, and we're here, and it's happening, and
I mean, even if it took a couple weeks, that's still
Crazy.
really good.
crazy burnout, amazing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
are
not
we-
expecting to have this thing finished.
Is
by
that
end
gonna
of day
kick on?
tomorrow?
Yeah. No.
Is that going to kick on?
Not yet.
Okay.
I need to power it on.
Okay.
Right now, it's just equalizing pressure between the tanks.
Okay. All right. We're going to mute because compressor's going to kick on. So, I don't want you guys to be all blown out, but we'll still be here.
the Oxito video?
What?
Oh. Did you do the Oxito video? No?
The what?
There was, some of the product reviews have kind of gone the rounds with like all the YouTubers.
Right.
One of the ones was the Oxito LEDs.
Oh no.
And they're installed in this?
Yeah.
Oh no, they were there before.
Yeah, we found those when we took it apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does have really cool LED, like really cool
Yeah.
LED halos. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it says we have 17 people here. We've gotten seven likes, which is awesome.
Okay, that's good.
So
Hello, people.
apparently, Dr. Kenneth Nosewater says they have worms. That could be good. That could
Should I be wearing gloves?
That could be bad. I mean, if it's the worms at the bottom of a tequila bottle, that could be good,
What about those worms that
It's-
Fry got infected with that
Right.
made him better?
right?
Oh.
Internal worms, bad?
Worms, I think, yeah, I guess, what kind of worm? Are we talking tapeworms?
I don't know. Worms was
Or-
one of my favorite video games when I was a kid.
I'm not even familiar with that one. so-
What? You never? Oh,
Five
you're not
versus
really a
five.
video game guy, are you?
I mean, I was when I was a kid, but then, no, not.
Oh,
not
no.
as of late.
We don't grow up. No.
I don't dislike video games. I just don't play them.
I don't get to play as much as I would like.
Yeah. Look, there's only two real video games. That's Mario Kart and GoldenEye.
Okay,
those
Golden-
are-
I'm pretty down with this concept.
So I'm good with that, but there are definitely some others that are very good games.
Like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, that's a good one.
man.
Wait, that's not
I
a
did
video
play
game.
that one.
That's
It's not?
an
It's
experience.
a thrilling adventure through old American history.
No, I
Yeah.
played Red Dead.
That's-
yeah, Red
it's-
Dead's cool.
That's a Jack Black song. It's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the game then? I thought
Red
it was-
Dead
Red Dead
Redemption
Redemption 2.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
okay,
singing
okay.
about Red Dead 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saying he doesn't play video games anymore, but that's not a video game, and like makes all kinds of excuses
Oh,
about
really?
how that's not a game, that is awesome, that is epic, and okay, fine, I guess I still play video games.
Yeah.
That is a really cool game.
Oh yeah. Talk about a game you can sink some hours into.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started Avowed, which is a brand new game that just came out, and it's really good so far.
No, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's actually kind of hard to get. They're not spending as much effort as they used to into video games.
You don't think so?
No. Well, and they keep closing studios like crazy.
Yeah.
Buy the parent company, close the studio, sell off the assets.
Yep.
Money!
Yep, that's it. I can't believe how there weren't any problems getting to this point. Like it just kind of
No,
Like-
this thing is very well designed. It's like they intended for people to do this stuff. Unlike working on a lot of more,
yeah.
I don't want to say whose, but other people's cars.
Right,
that,
yeah.
You know, I can't remove this upper cross member to get room, and, you know.
Are you a mechanic for a living?
Me? No,
Yeah,
no. I would hate to kill my hobby by doing that.
That would be my worry too.
Well, yeah.
Every professional mechanic I know
Yeah.
hates working on cars.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they work in some like custom shop or something, and they're actually
Right.
doing what they love.
Like
Yeah.
some kind of
When you're
artistic version.
when you're a Toyota mechanic or something, and you're working
Yeah.
on somebody's crap, they don't understand how to maintain.
Well, and plus, if you're doing that all day, you're gonna want to come home at night and work on your own stuff.
Nope.
Nope.
You know.
You're gonna come home, stare at your car, and go, no.
Yeah, I had somebody ask me they were saying that like, why don't you become a mechanic? I'm like, because I knew it would just not be the same.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I firmly believe it would ruin the hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to hate it.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to work on the things I choose to work on, not the piece of shit grandma doesn't know how to change the oil on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like, fuck. That truck I inherited from my father, he was really bad about oil changes.
Yeah.
That's why my...
Yeah. When he went to do his first oil changes, there was, what, 3?
3.5.
3. These take 7 quarts of oil.
Yeah, that's a huge drop.
Yeah.
And it was black as fuck.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean...
If I were to pull my oil filter right now and run it through my filter cutter,
yeah,
I guarantee there's metal in it.
And that's one thing I'm
my
super OCD about it. I change my oil probably more than you need to, but I'd rather that than the latter.
Absolutely. It very much depends on modern manufacturers' recommendations, the type of oil and filter involved.
Yeah.
I do know a Fiat 500 has a 15,000 mile change.
Yeah.
Or interval.
Oh, really?
15,000 miles.
Would you really trust it that long?
It's a pure synthetic oil.
Yeah.
It's custom, engineered for this. And then the oil filter is a monster. It's like one from a diesel engine.
Okay.
So it's built for it.
Yeah.
One thing I want to add to this, because of the big power increase, I need a secondary radiator or transmission cooler.
Okay.
I want to plumb into the transmission cooler lines.
Yeah.
And do a secondary cooler radiator in front here.
That's a good
because
idea.
Heat is the transmission killer.
Yeah.
And we're pushing this thing 100+ more horsepower than stock
Right.
by the time we're done with this.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the stock transmission. I'd love to do a manual swap.
Yeah.
But the T56 that I would put in here was never put in here. There are no manual transmission LX platform anythings.
Oh, right.
No Magnums, no Chargers, no Challengers.
Unless you get like a Tremec or something.
So the transmission you really want to marry to this is the Tremec T56. It's a 6-speed top loader.
Okay.
It's the one they put in the Dodge Viper.
Oh, nice.
It's the one they put in high-end Corvettes before they went to a transaxle.
Yeah.
It is a beast of a transmission.
Yeah.
This thing currently has a 5-speed automatic with some kind of hybrid gearing on second.
Yeah.
Going up, it's 1 gear ratio. Going down, it's another.
Okay.
I don't know why they did that, but apparently it has something to do with fuel economy.
Yeah.
But we are also deleting the MDS system, the multiple displacement.
Oh, okay.
And that's what kicks it down to like 4 cylinders when you're on the freeway.
Yeah.
And
what
that's what
that?
exactly what
the cams.
it's the cam and the lifters.
It's the cam and the lifters, and then a tune in the computer to tell it to stop trying.
But that's a big part of the issue too.
Because the lifters fail.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
And then the engine eats itself alive.
Oh.
It's why I'm not bothering to get my shit taken care of so I can drive.
Yeah.
Because I need to do all of this to that.
Yeah.
And then we'll have 2 really beefy,
Right.
choppy Hemis.
Yeah.
All right, that should be the last intake. So I got that truly loose.
Is this the same seal kind of setup?
Probably.
Yeah, it should be rubber
yeah.
seals instead of 10 I got it.
Is it 10 millimeter? John, forever.
Don't. Very good.
What?
You don't fit very good.
Right.
It 10mm deep socket. 10mm deep socket.
Whoa.
Aha. Fuck, did I just win the game?
Kinda
10mm deep socket. Turned around, right there it was.
Dude, what is that?
Some kind of rebreather. Maybe EGR system, considering it looks like it gets very hot.
It just dumps right in the top there, huh?
Yeah, directly into the intake.
Huh.
Yeah, it's 8mm on one side and 10mm on the other.
Nice. Love it. I cannot believe how clean these heads are.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like,
Who fucking cares? This thing is...
Yeah.
it's so clean.
You did really good with this one.
Oh, I can't wait.
How'd you find this?
Facebook.
You just some guy was like,
I just happened to see it.
Yeah.
You know, you're always cruising.
oh yeah.
Whether
for
you have
sure.
money or you don't have money, you're always cruising. You're always looking for that next.
Yeah.
Wow, I really can't live without that.
Yeah.
Which is exactly how I ended up with Firebird.
Pardon me.
You know, so like that's exactly how I ended up with the Firebird. You know, I was like, I can't live without that, and he had it online
Yeah.
for $2,500, and he said, "Make me an offer."
Huh?
And I told
2,500.
for $2,500.
Wow.
And I told him $1,800, and he went, okay.
Huh.
And the rest is history. And I actually, because I have friends that are Magnum nuts,
Yeah.
and I joined some Magnum communities,
Yeah.
I managed to I found the guy he bought it off of.
Oh really?
Pedigree history.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so the guy he bought it off of sold it to him for $5,000 and a Mustang GT.
Really?
So this poor kid lost his ass on this Magnum, and I feel kind of bad.
No, you shouldn't.
You need a hand?
Oh, I've just still got a few bolts that are catching
Okay.
thread.
So we're taking off the intake, and we're hearing the great story of the vehicle.
It's too bad we're not replacing the intake with a 6.1 intake. If anybody out there wants to send me a 6.1 intake, I will gladly take it.
That goes for the supercharger for a Hellcat.
Right?
It will go on here. I just have to install spacers.
Do it. You should do that.
$10,000.
Oh, that's it?
Chump change.
They don't have them at the junkyard, huh?
No, never.
No.
These cars don't go to junkyards. They get
Oh,
bought.
right.
They get bought at auction.
Yeah.
They never end up going to the junkyard.
That's a good
Somebody
point.
parts it out.
Yeah.
You never, unless you're going to the auctions yourself and have money, you don't get your hands on Hellcats or Red Eyes or
Right.
anything good.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm still attached to something. There's a connector.
Got it?
Not quite. Can you?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Ah!
There it is. There you go.
Woo!
All
All
right.
right.
Boom.
No,
We
there's
got
something
one
else.
more
Yeah.
down below.
There you
we are.
go.
Intake is off.
Woo! That thing is clean.
Wow. Look at that.
Okay.
Mr. Cars on the Fritz, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you?
12?
12?
Yeah.
I said 1 to 10.
Well, I don't follow the rules.
I would be more excited if those were polished ports.
Listen.
Oh, no. I'm not shitting in any way. I just would have lost my shit if I saw polished ports.
I will take what I can get here.
Well, you've got a lot.
Yeah.
So that's a good engine.
Okay, so next, the water pump comes out.
Yep.
I had to take it off because of these.
Yep.
I think those are the heater core lines. Kind of a weird way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
But those need to come off. You know what these are?
What is that?
I was wondering that.
Those are your MDS solenoids.
Oh!
Those turn
What do
it on
those
and
do?
off. They turn off the multiple displacement system.
So that's what you're taking out?
They will be hooked back up.
And
but
then turned off.
And then turned completely off.
Yep, that's what we need the tuner for.
Well, also the lifters have to change.
Uh-huh.
Because right now the lifters have ports in the sides of them that accept the pressurized oil that these solenoids turn on and off.
Gotcha.
It turns on and off the system. We're deleting that. Because screw that. It's a bad design. It never worked right. Nobody ever got a multi-displacement system working really correctly. And in the case of Dodge, they have a tendency to wreck the engine.
See, I think that would make a great video for you, Mr. Cars on the Fritz.
Yeah.
Like breaking that part down, explaining that whole piece. You know what I mean?
I think there's quite a few videos on that.
There are.
Yeah.
I'm basically regurgitating YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was aware there's issues with these things, but until I started watching videos about them, I didn't really know what the details were.
So where's the problem area?
Well, okay, in this one right now, it is directly down in here, underneath this head. You see that seam right there?
Yeah.
Directly behind it, where these end up going, these rods.
Gotcha.
Which that one's stuck now. Are lifters.
Yeah.
And we have a lifter that has collapsed. The hydraulic system in it has failed. It's no longer putting pressure on. It let go.
Gotcha.
Push rod's not bent. It didn't change shape, change size, but it will not reach the rocker rod.
Yeah.
So that's where we are at. But again, the cam and basket set to do an MDS delete was half the cost of this stage 2 kit we're putting in.
Yep.
Are these plugs all particular for their designated home?
They only are long enough to reach there. When you spider it out, lay out the way it's supposed to be, they line up with where they're supposed to be. And yes, some of these are quite different.
Yeah.
One of those is a fuel injector, one of them is a spark plug. Or a spark plug
okay.
coil. And they're quite
I was just curious if you knew the difference on like what
Well,
when
this
you go back, you
this
know?
one lays down this side of the engine. That's the fuel injector, that's the plug, that's the coil pack. Fuel injector, coil pack, fuel injector, coil pack.
Gotcha. Hey, I'm learning stuff. I like it.
Right?
Yeah. This is cool. It's always fun ripping stuff apart.
Yeah, as long as you can figure out how to put it back together.
Right?
Yeah.
Heck, there were times with the Colorado where I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. There were points with the Colorado you didn't think I was going to get that thing put back together. That thing was such a nightmare.
Where is that thing now? Did you get rid of it?
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, nope, no more.
You
Bye-bye.
ended up redoing the engine on that one too?
No, it took forever to dig into the front end to get the timing cover off. Mostly this bolt is a nightmare on us. That's what that steel over there with the weird welding on the end is.
Yeah.
I made that so he could be on one side and I'm on the other and we're torquing against each other, and I was actually pulling him off the fucking ground.
Wow.
But we finally got the thing to break loose.
Wow. That's on there.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly fun.
No.
Doesn't sound
And
like
it was only, so the timing chain tensioner on those is hydraulic,
Yeah.
and it was failing.
Oh, okay.
And then as soon as that fails, your timing chain is loose, and it's going to flop around and snap.
Yeah.
And I heard it when it was happening. Mark goes, Jeff, truck's making a weird noise. I come out, he starts it.
Yeah.
I listen to him, like rev it a little bit. I listen to it. Shut it down. I know what your problem is. I wasn't wrong. It
Yeah.
just took months to
Well,
get to
and
it.
part of the problem is with those damn engines,
Yeah. We're missing a bolt.
you have to take apart. You have to take transmission bolts out. You have to take the oil pan off
Yeah.
just to get the front cover off of the engine.
Dang. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
nuts.
But to get the oil pan off, I had to disconnect the power steering rack and lower it down. Not pull it completely out or anything, but unbolt it and let it hang.
Yeah.
I had to unbolt the engine mounts and lift the engine via the transmission bell housing to lever it up high enough so I could slip the goddamn oil pan out over the cross member that couldn't be removed.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy.
That sounds crazy.
And
how many people you got on your life?
here's so it says we have 8 right now.
Oh, that's good.
I got about 25% left on my phone, so we get 10 minutes to having been online or been live for an hour. So I'd really like to hit that mark.
Oh,
So I'm hoping we have
you got enough battery.
10 minutes of battery,
Yeah.
and then I'll charge the phone, and we'll see what else we can manage to get done.
Well, I want these heads off.
Right.
I'm probably gonna have to take off
Yeah.
soon.
Oh yeah. No worries.
No, but thanks
This
for
is
coming.
this has been
Yeah.
awesome. Lots of fun.
Well, it's like shit, man. I can't
It's
not.
always it's always fun to have
Yeah.
someone
It
else to chat with and to
Bullshit.
wrench with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it even a little bit more fun.
Yeah. This kind of stuff I find really fun too.
Well, and then look at this ridiculousness. This thing is so cool,
Yeah.
and it's so cool to see what is and isn't technically such a complicated engine, but once you get the top off, it's
Really
not.
Yeah.
It's
really
not any different than Frankie.
Right. Yeah.
It really isn't.
Underneath the fuel injection system,
Yeah.
outside of geometry differences in the engine design, it's the same
Right.
thing.
And that's
Yeah.
I think that's what's so cool about it.
Yeah.
Is that it is still just that simple.
Yeah.
This doesn't have any crazy dual overhead cam bullshit, which I
Yeah.
don't like on V8s.
Yeah.
It's an old school push rod.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
You know, when I go to retime this thing, it's line up the marks on the chain with the marks on the sprockets.
Right.
Not some crazy have to lace 9
Yeah.
different pulleys bullshit.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's just so cool.
You guys think you'll make it to getting to the end part of on the pole?
Tonight,
Yeah.
we might have, depending on how good of a head of steam we can keep up,
Yeah.
we might have the cam out.
Nice.
I want to be able to pull the cam out tonight.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
It is in behind all of this.
Now, are you gonna have to take the heads to pull the camera?
Yes.
Can you pull the? Okay.
No, the heads.
We have to take the heads off anyway to get to the lifters.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
That's yeah.
And so I got to drop the exhaust manifolds, but those little stubby motherfuckers
Yeah.
are coming off, and if you look in here, those are going on.
Yeah, that's awesome. I have nightmares with headers, though. I have to tell you. The headers on my truck were such a nightmare. I'm glad it's. They're worth it. They're worth it. But you guys.
So I've got it on easy mode though.
Yeah.
I disconnect at the collectors and pull off the disconnect the O2 sensors,
Yeah.
and I leave them attached to the head.
Oh, okay.
When I take the head out,
Yeah.
they come with it.
Nice.
Then, before I put everything back together, I
Yeah.
feed the long tubes in from top.
Yeah, I got you.
Then bolt the head into place, and now the header is where I generally need it.
Right.
So I'm not trying to feed it in through the bottom.
Yep.
That's
you know,
smart. Yeah,
yep,
that's smart.
absolutely.
It's just work.
Yeah.
And it's work I'm thoroughly enjoying.
Yeah. Fritz, I have one bad news for you.
You're leaving.
I'm leaving. I need to take the tripod with me too.
Right? That's horrible. All right. So we're gonna do this. Since Bryce is leaving, we're gonna go over and get video of Frankie.
Yeah, I love it.
And then we'll give the tripod back.
Sit it on the computer, I guess.
And take a
There
break.
you go.
All right. So, Frankie here,
Yeah.
doing all his Frankie things.
Yeah. He's got his big boy 360.
Yeah.
A little
I
dirty, but not too bad.
have said it over and over and over again. To me, these are the best trucks ever made.
Hey.
I love
Yeah.
love
no
these
need.
trucks. I have owned a couple of F-Series trucks, and I love them. And I would own another one in a heartbeat.
I love it.
All right.
It's fun to drive. It really is.
So we're going to call it, and we're going to thank Bryce for
Yeah.
coming and hanging out and wrenching.
This is cool.
And I'm sure we'll probably be back later because this was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. Dude, you should be recording all this. It's such great history for your car. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He is at least taking pictures.
That's